What's going on, y'all? I'm speaking with Darnell. From New York, residing in LA right now. Moved from coast to coast. 32 years old, inspired designer, streetwear designer. I got a brand by the name of Explanatory Apparel. I got one right here. Just wanted to stay in legacy of these. I started designing back 2010. 2009, 2010 is when I first started my brand. It was just something that I fell into after graduating college, after playing ball and all of that, not really working out or going the direction that I wanted it to go. I started just falling into designing my own clothes and just putting things together, and people asking where I can get it from or liking what I have on. I was always trying to be stylish and things of that nature. Get that side from my mother. Heavily into streetwear, sneaker culture, inner city culture. Most inspirational uses to the culture is the inner city, where we usually would come from. But I didn't want my brand to be your typical come and go type of brand. I wanted it to be timeless. I wanted it to be epic. I wanted it to stay around for generations to come. So I named the brand Self-Explanatory Apparel. The slogan that we even just live by is like, why say it when you can see it? But then again, it's all about perspective. Things may look a certain way, but not be. You're supposed to believe half of what you see and none of what you hear. So the brand is just basically tapping into things that are going on in today's world. You got we're living in the most controversial period right now between everything that's going on just in society, whether it be between political or pop culture or like I said, politics, anything like that. So it just taps into the things that are going on around you, things that may look like they black and white, or things may just be vivid, people not paying attention, or racist things, or those type of sensitive subjects. So I try to put my stance on it, but not being a typical protest or not being a typical saying things. I just kind of took the approach of like a sport. Like, you never see the offense telling the defense what play they gonna run to score, or so it's kind of like your protest, but still being at the same time still staying trendy, still being fashionable, still being within or being in the quote unquote in crowd or whatnot. And something that's cool. And for the younger generation and more generations to come, it's growing at a steady pace, like I said, a rapid pace. And I've done one of the biggest streetwear pop-up shops or showcases next to Complex out here in LA, which would be the bank sale, and it did great numbers. I got great feedback, made a lot of different connections, and most of the youth that came out, they were truly inspired by the things that I was able to do. And it's just something different. It's not just stuff on a t-shirt. I always reference the sneakers as far as like Jordan, like those are things that I never go out of style. He resells the same sneaker that came out in '85, and it still sells for the same type of thing right now. People try to hang on to them as long as they can. So I try to create my pieces the same way. And also within the mix of it, the hidden messages behind the brand and behind the pieces that I do create is dropping a jewel on, dropping a jewel and giving you some type of intellect, or giving you a different perspective on how to look at things or how to approach things or different situations. And that's what society needs right now. Generation needs right now. They need to know their history. You can't, you're never gonna know where you're going if you don't know where you came from. Because I have a piece called the OG Corner. I actually took a walk down Skid Row and actually, interacted with the people. And as I interacted with the people, a guy was on a bike with his son. The police car pulls up, and there's girls on the corner, you got the OGs that's actually on the corner having their conversations, sipping on their beers or whatever, and I was actually able to capture that, so I took the picture myself. But it was so culture based and showed the essence of the street and streetwear itself that I had to turn it into an actual article of clothing. So I named it the OG Corner, and that's probably one of my favorite pieces, just because I was able to be there and capture a beautiful moment in a place that people seem to say is so ugly. My name is Darnell Hubbard, inspiring streetwear designer, founder and designer of Self-Explanatory Apparel, SEA.